would know what to say to their best friend that just basically slept with their brother. This dude was fully naked in front of this window. All of my friends, we were all looking at him like, what is happening? What is happening? I spent a few days cleaning that puke out of my room. It was basically everywhere. Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's story is a juicy one, okay? I'm gonna need you to sit down for this one. I've actually never told this on social media. I've never told this on my TikTok before. Only a few close people in my life know about this. So just get ready, get some popcorn. I don't know. Not to be dramatic, but this is the story of the worst night of my life. One of the worst nights of my life. Okay, actually the worst night of my life was watching my dad die slowly from cancer. Anyways, this one is a close second though, because this one gave me a little bit of trauma, just a little bit. This is about the party that I threw last summer. This was last June, so this is right before I started posting on TikTok. If you've been following me since the beginning, like this is like that kind of timeline. Last summer I was 19. This is the story about how I threw a party and it went south. It went wrong, y'all. I literally have this blanket on my lap for comfort while telling this story because this is gonna take me back to a dark time. Me and my brother decided to throw a party for literally no reason, no special occasion. We literally just wanted to get crunk. We literally just wanted to have a few drinks. We threw this party at the house we had both been living in at my grandma's house. Y'all, do not tell my grandma, okay? She doesn't know I have a YouTube channel. If you know me in real life, if you're my family, do not tell my grandma. Disclaimer, if anyone in this story is watching this, literally no hate. This is like no beef. I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus. Like the friends that are in this story, we've kind of gone our separate ways. No hate towards them. I still pray for them. Like still love you guys, but like we're just like not, you know, like we used to be. And you'll see why. You'll see why. Another disclaimer, I do not condone underage drinking. I do not condone throwing a party at someone else's house. I do not condone any of this stupid teenager behavior. This was a mistake, okay? And I recognize that. So yeah, learn from my mistakes. I know I have. So yeah, just putting that out there, okay? Go ahead and cancel me, I don't care, but I'm just gonna be real and I'm gonna speak my truth. In my defense though, this was supposed to be not really a party, more of like a small get together, and we were just gonna like drink a little bit, and it wasn't supposed to get insane as it did, okay? So also putting that out there, this went entirely wrong. Like this was not my intention. I did not mean for any of this to happen in my grandma's house, okay? I even told everyone before we even started drinking, like guys, we're not getting ratchet, okay? This is not one of those parties. We're just gonna drink a little bit, talk, relax, listen to music, like chill by the fire. Like this is not supposed to be some like insane, crazy animal type drunk party. We're not trashing my grandma's house. We're not puking everywhere. So we ended up inviting, or who ended up showing up was 3 of my guy friends, 1 of my girlfriends, my boyfriend was there, and then obviously my brother. And yeah, that's pretty much it. A few of my girlies couldn't come, so it was mostly testosterone at this point. Just to give you guys some visuals, my grandma's house is just a really nice big house. It's basically the house that you'd want to throw a party at, okay? She has a lot of acres of land outside. She just has this nice big house in the woods. On the inside, it's giving very grandma, cozy, wood, farmhouse vibes. Okay, so the drinks that we were provided, the alcohol that we were supplied from my older brother, by the way, if you're wondering, I'm gonna put a picture on the screen right here of what we had. I know I have a Snapchat memory somewhere, but it was like the Hennessy. Okay, the Hennessy was the problem. It was Twisted Teas, which are my favorite. I love me some tweez. And then there was this random like pink lemonade Smirnoff. I don't even know. My brother got me the wrong thing. And then we also had Crown Peach. Okay, that was also another mistake. So yeah, we were stocked up on the alky. Okay. The night started off pretty chill. Everyone ended up getting there. We had a bonfire outside. It was like, I love the vibes. It was so nice. I was grilling burgers. Everyone was just having a good time. We were all just eating, sipping our little drinks. I remember my boyfriend was driving this tractor, bringing some more firewood over to the bonfire. He should not have been operating a tractor, but whatever. This is all just like a fever dream. Like honestly, my memory, I don't remember that much, bear with me. Wait, I need to make fake names for these people because I'm not trying to like expose anyone. So okay, so the main character, the one that basically ruined the night, my best friend, let's call her Trina. Trina from Victorious. And then the other kind of main character, her best friend, let's call him Sinjin. So yeah, Trina and Sinjin from Victorious. And then my other two guy friends, they're not super important, so I'm just gonna call them guy friends. And then my brother's name is Dylan, and then my boyfriend's name is Dylan. I know, so I call him brother Dylan and boyfriend Dylan. And then yeah, it's just me. Yeah, that's it. Why do I feel like there was more people, but that there really wasn't? Like, again, this was just like a little get together. This wasn't even a party. This was no like Project X, but it still went wrong. Okay, like shit still happened, shit still hit the fan. But yeah, we're all outside chilling by the fire, and then we all decided to come in just to like drink. I don't even know what we were doing, just to take more shots. But we realized that brother Dylan and Trina were still outside. They were the only ones outside. Everyone else was in the house. We thought that was sus. We thought that was suspect. To give you some backstory, so Trina was my best friend at the time, and then my brother, I've been friends with her for like since like 5th grade, I believe. It was pretty long, so obviously she knew my brother, but they never got along. She honestly hated my brother. I never think they would get along at the party. I thought they were just kind of, you know, not really gonna interact. If I remember right, I feel like someone looked out there and then came back in and was like, why is Trina on top of your brother in a chair? If I remember right. I don't think I would make that up. Again, y'all, I was like a few shots deep. I was a few twisted teas deep. So yeah, don't underage drink. It's not cool. Even though I still do it because I'm not 21 yet. At this point, I'm kind of tweaking. I'm like, okay, but I'm not gonna let this ruin my vibes. I'm not gonna let this ruin my party. I honestly don't even believe you, so I just like keep minding my business and talking to everyone else and having a good time. Trina and my brother end up coming back in, but y'all, they are both bricked up. Like, I don't know what they did out there. I don't know what they were drinking. They probably drank like half the bottle of Hennessy at this point. Trina could barely stand up. She was a mess. She was a mess. And so was my brother, low-key, and I had never seen him like that because he has like a super high tolerance of alcohol. Like, brother has been an alcoholic since he was like 14, okay? He started off with the Mike's Hard Lemonade, the Budweiser. Like, he's been drinking since I could remember, so he can handle his alcohol really well. Basically the drunkest he had ever been in his entire life, by the way. So yeah, at this point, Trina can't even make it into the door herself. She can't even come into this house because she is so, like, both of my guy friends had to help her into this house, okay? And they were even struggling to get her in. Like, she was dead weight, y'all. She was like an animal at this point. She was gone. She was drinking to forget. I don't know what she was trying to forget, but she So they're like dragging her in this house. Her top is up, like you can see her whole freaking naked titties. Her titties were literally flying out, like slapping them in the face. Like, they were literally just like, ow. I tried to help her. I tried to be the best friend that I could at the time. I pulled her shirt down. Like, I was like, girl, you need to just like sit down. Like, I'm trying to comfort her. Like, it's okay. She was not having it. She did not want to calm down. She actually wanted to drink even more. I don't know how one could want to do that, but she just, again, she was drinking to forget something. We had all the drinks laid out on the kitchen island, and she was just grabbing anything that she could drink. We all tried to hide the alcohol bottles. I was trying to put stuff away in the fridge. I literally thought this bitch was going to knock over my grandma's fridge. Like, she took the fridge by the handles, literally assaulting this fridge, yanking it open, trying to get it open, when my guy friends were literally like pushing her back from the fridge and trying to keep it closed. Like, she was an animal, y'all. Like, you know how they say alcohol kind of like can possess people and kind of like makes their demons kind of like, what is it, like how alcohol is called like spirits or whatever, and like demons can like spirits can attach to you when you're like really drunk or whatever. Like, that was what was going on. I swear, like this shit was demonic. This shit was on a different level. Like, I had never seen anyone act like that off alcohol. This is when the puking begins. This girl starts yakking up whatever she had eaten that day, yakking up the things that I just cooked, okay? One thing about Trina that you are going to like see throughout this story is that she doesn't know how to use a trash can when she throws up. She ends up puking a few times on the kitchen floor. My grandma's nice kitchen. Okay, looking back, this party would have went fine if I didn't invite her. Okay, like literally she was the problem. I'm so sorry, but she really just like ruined this party for me. Okay, I try to be a good friend and I try to help her and comfort her, but at this point I am just like so like pissed, honestly getting mad at myself at this point. My vibes were ruined. I was like, this is just like not gonna be a good night like from now on. I just know it. Why did I do this? Why did I invite y'all over to my grandma's house to drink? Like, this was a mistake. I did not mean for this to go this way. Like, my Lord, please help me. I'm so sorry, Jesus. I'm so sorry. She somehow got a few shots down the hatch while we weren't looking, literally like while she was puking. She was drinking even after she was throwing up, which I don't. Again, Trina is a different breed, okay? Freaking Trina. We end up kind of calming her down, okay? Everyone's kind of just like in and out of the house. We're like chilling, whatever, we're talking. It's kind of going back to normal. My guy friend apparently smoked cigarettes, which like, who smokes cigarettes nowadays? Like, what? Him and Trina were just chilling outside, sitting on the porch smoking. I was like, okay, if that's how she's gonna cope, then like let her do her thing. I don't know, I just kind of thought that was funny. And then this is where the story gets juicy. This is when I realized that my best friend was not my friend. I was not gonna be friends with her anymore. This was like her last straw. So we're all just chilling, and then we realize, where is Trina and brother Dylan? Where is Trina and brother Dylan, y'all? By the way, when you're in the backyard, the house has these huge open glass windows that you can just see right through, okay? It was basically our whole view of the house at this point when we were in the backyard. My brother's actually calling me right now. If you guys are standing, I'm gonna need you guys to sit down, okay? Tell me why I see my brother's bare ass cheeks in the window. Can someone tell me why that is? Why did I see my brother's hairy flat ass in the window? He was literally butt ass naked. Like, he didn't have a shirt on, he didn't have pants, he didn't even have socks on. This dude was fully naked in front of this window. All of my friends, we were all looking at him like, what is happening? What is happening? But it could only mean like one thing. It really could. He never takes his clothes off when he's drunk. Like, this is just like out of the ordinary. I'm like, what is this? We see him run back into his room and then comes back outside. Can you guess what happened? Can you guess what happened, guys? Can you guess what happened? They had seggies. My best friend and my brother had seggies. This reminds me of the Edge of 17 movie. If any of you guys know that movie. Yeah. What he told me and what she told me after the fact is that technically, which it doesn't really matter to me, he didn't put it, oh my gosh, I don't want to talk about this. He didn't like put it, in there, but the intention was there, because guess why it didn't go in there? Guess why? She said his pee-pee was too small. This shit gets me every time. Oh my god. I do not want to be talking about my brother's pee-pee, okay, but for the story I have to. So yeah, they were both in his bed, they were both naked, they both had the intention of having sex. Whether or not it went in or not, I still would feel the same way, okay? I still feel like they disrespected a boundary, they disrespected me, okay? The intention was there, so it's still like the same to me whether it went in or not, you know what I mean? To give a little backstory on Trina, okay, no disrespect to her, but she literally at this point, and I think she still is, I don't know, I don't really talk to her, but she is a prostitute, okay? She had multiple sugar daddies. That was another reason why I kind of like broke things off with her. It's a whole other story time, okay? There's more, there's a lot more. But yeah, let's just say she had seen a lot of peepees in her lifetime, and my brother's was just like not good enough. So, but my brother probably wouldn't have cared about her lifestyle choices anyway, because men are freaking dogs and they will have sex with anything. I was just so distraught. I don't know how else to describe it. I was just like, what happened? I was also like pretty drunk, so I was just like, okay, what's that one sound on TikTok where it's like, I'm gonna let God handle it, because if I do it myself, I'm gonna go to jail. I was just like, it already happened. This is out of my control. I do not know what to say to her right now. Who would know what to say to their best friend that just basically slept with their brother? Traumatizing. Traumatizing. At this point, I was so sick. I felt like I was gonna puke from everything that I had just found out, everything I just witnessed. I was like, my stomach is uneasy, like my tummy hurts. Then I went to go see my brother's room. I don't even know why I wanted to look at that, just to see what the like crime scene looked like. I don't know. Of course, not to my surprise, there was puke on the carpet. Freaking drunk bitch. Sinjin ended up helping me clean up, so yeah, he was a real one for that. I still appreciate that. I hate puke. I hate cleaning up people's puke, especially a friend that literally just slept with my brother. I hate cleaning up that kind of puke. Okay, I'm tired, I'm pissed, I feel like I'm gonna puke at this point. So it was me, my boyfriend Sinjin, and Trina. I don't even know how I was cool with her at this point. I wasn't, but we ended up all going up to my room and falling asleep. As I'm like kind of half asleep, I hear Trina just puking, just yakking her guts out all over my room, all over my $300 gray, nice, soft, fluffy Home Depot rug. She's yakking every 5-10 minutes or so. She been had a trash can. I been gave her a trash can for her to puke in all night. She decided to just miss that trash can the whole time. She just decided to just puke all over my room. Like, that shit was orange and chunky. Like, that shit was disgusting. At this point, I'm literally just like letting her puke. I'm kind of like in and out of sleep. Finally, I stop hearing the yakking and I fall peacefully asleep until I'm woken up with my boyfriend puking. Thankfully, he made it to the toilet in the bathroom upstairs. Okay, I will give him that. But for whatever reason, he is like super annoyingly loud when he pukes. I'm like, bro, it is not that serious, but it is like the loudest retching of like the sound. It sounds like he's trying to pass like a kidney stone or something, like he's trying to puke up a cow or something. Like, I don't know. Oh no, he hears me.
You making fun of me?
Yeah. Do you want to demonstrate your how you sound when you puke? No, literally, that's what it sounds like. It literally sounds like he's yelling. I'm trying to comfort him while he's puking. I get him a wet washcloth. Like, I'm just doing everything for this man. He drank too much Crown Peach, y'all. It was the Crown Peach, okay? He's traumatized from it. My boyfriend's puking for like an hour at this point, okay? We're both just on the floor. Between one of my guy friends ends up being like this, and I was just like, he was kind of concerned. He was like, why is he so loud? So he stops puking and then we go back to bed. At this point, it is like sunrise time at this point, so like 6 a.m. I hear Trina puking more. I don't know how she could puke even more, but it just keeps coming out. I don't know if it was the alcohol that was making me so mad in the morning or just like remembering everything that happened last night, but I had never been so mad in my life. Like, I'm a very chill person. No matter what they've done to me, like, I will never yell at anyone. I'm very understanding, I'm very chill, I'm very calm. I just cannot keep my composure, y'all. I don't think I cussed them out, but I was literally just like, to Trina and Sinjin, because Sinjin drove Trina here. That was her ride. I was just like, y'all need to get out of my house. Y'all need to leave. Party's over. Y'all need to leave. Y'all need to stop puking in my grandma's house. Like, this, we're over. Don't really want to be friends with Trina anymore, okay? I'm kind of just done with everyone at this point. Everyone else had left at this point. My guy friends had already left. Sinjin goes, I'm still kind of crunk. I'm hungover. Like, I can't drive right now. They basically refused to leave. Sinjin did not feel comfortable driving, and obviously I'm not going to make him. He claimed that he was still a little intoxicated, so obviously I don't want anyone drunk driving, like, duh. But still, I was like, get out of my house, because freaking Trina was still puking everywhere. So I had them sit out on the back porch while I was cleaning the puke off of my really expensive rug. I spent a few days cleaning that puke out of my room. It was basically everywhere. This girl was still puking outside. It just kept coming out. I don't know, because she mixed like every drink in the book. But yeah, eventually they went home like an hour or two later. I was done with them. They were probably done with me because I was so pissed, guys. Like, at this point, I'm just like left alone. Everyone else is sleeping. My brother, my boyfriend is sleeping. I'm just sitting alone with my thoughts, and I'm just like, the anxiety is hitting me. The regret is hitting me. Emily, why did you let this happen? Why? This was supposed to be a fun, chill night, and it ended up turning into like a movie like a nightmare. Trina ends up texting me later. She apologizes. She offers to pay to get my rug professionally cleaned. I'm like, don't worry about it. I already cleaned it. I ended up actually throwing that rug away a few months ago before I moved here. I never really officially broke off our friendship. I kind of just ended up ghosting them. I kind of had been wanting to break off the friendship, especially with Trina, again for other reasons which I'm not gonna get into. What happened at this party was kind of like the last straw. Like, you're done. Obviously I blame my brother just as much as I blame Trina, but again, am I surprised? My brother is low-key the type to do that. But it's just like, really, girl? Did you really have to do that? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? I've never been that drunk, but I don't think I would like do anything with my best friend's brother. Like, I don't know, it's all in the past. I've forgiven everyone involved. It still was one of the worst nights of my life. Ever since I stopped being friends with that whole friend group, or even just her, my life has just been so much better. I've just been getting blessing after blessing. You are the people that you hang out with. You are your friends. If you don't like your friend's lifestyle choices, if your friend is doing bad things, it's time to go. It's time to leave. Yeah, again, no hate towards them. Okay. Coming from experience, if you want to level up in your life, you have to cut people off. You have to cut situations off. You have to lock it, throw away the key so you can move on to your next level in life, if that makes any sense. I hope you guys maybe learned something from my mistakes. Maybe don't throw a party, and maybe make sure you know how your friends are under the influence. Only invite people that are mature and can handle their alcohol, because this is what might happen if you invite the wrong people to your party. Okay, and if you do throw a party, make sure your friends are safe, and just make sure you're watching them. And yeah, that was the story of the worst party of my life. Moral of the story, don't throw a party, and bitches are fake. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, maybe let me know what you would have done in this situation, what you think. Yeah. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.